all train fans, and welcome back. It has been a long time and a much overdue update. Very busy with the new year, Christmas break, kids. I'm sure y'all parents understand that. So I haven't had much time to get down on the layout and work on it per se, but I have got a ton of work done in the last couple of days to kind of make up for the lack thereof of not working on the layout. So a lot has been done. The main line is finally finished. I decided to go 5 deep with my spline, and I'm starting to get a chance to upload a video on how I did my spline. I just felt like it was pretty self-explanatory. Basically just gonna laminate all the pieces with wood, clamp them together with a crap load of clamps, and it turned out pretty nice. I did, however, spend a lot of time hand carving the main line to build for super elevation. And I have some ideas and plans on what I'm going to do as far as the sides of the spline and ballasting. So that's going to be something I'll show you here when we go into first person view. And so that's one thing, but for right now, the main line is complete and I am looking forward to laying track. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the track too. It's kind of a really cool process. Usually it's latex caulking, which I've been doing a lot of reading online, and I was curious about putting cork roadbed on the spline for noise, but from what I've been reading is if you put just the track on the spline and with the latex caulking, the rubberized compound, if you will, and the caulking usually dampens it down a little bit. And I'm also going to put cork on the side, so I'm hoping that'll maybe dampen the noise a little bit too. And so also you can see I have a lot of plastic underneath the layout to prevent from glue dripping down to the floor, which is a really good idea if you plan on doing spline, because it does get a little messy. All the spline have been screwed in. They're flush mounted beautifully. That way everything looks really clean. And with my OCD, I made sure all the screws were pointing the same direction. How crazy is that? So anyways, if you like, let's jump into first person view and we'll take a look at the layout as a whole, and I'll also show you how I'm going to do my track, which is kind of cool. And so anyways, I'd like to thank you all for joining me again. I know it's been a long time. Happy you're back, and here we go. You can see progress of the layout, and 5 deep, and I wish I could get down low so you could really see the super elevated curves, excuse me, that I carved, and they are looking really nice. I tell you what, when you get a piece of track on it, they look nice. Let's go ahead and pan out a little bit, that way you can take a look at the main line. You can see everything's been screwed in. Pan out a little bit. There's a nice little shot down the layout. Let's go ahead and head over to the track area where I'm going to show you how I'm going to lay my track, which is kind of cool. I'm going to set this down for a second. Alright, now that I feel like we got a good spot there. So what I want to do here, really cool because the rubber grommets that are around these clamps. Now, I'm just going to put them down every 6 inches or so, and once I pull it up and I get it right to the edge, it holds the track in, and on top of it doesn't move, it is on there solid. So I'll be able to basically just clamp the track down onto the spline, and now I'll have a latex caulking underneath it, and you'll be able to really see how magical it's going to come together. Go ahead and just get these little pieces on here, and it's still right to the very top edge of the spline, and it literally just holds the track right in place. So I'm going to use latex caulking, and once you look down onto it, you can just see how the track just works through the super elevation, and it is slicker than snot. It looks so real, it just blows my mind how realistic it looks. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it on here. You can kind of see it bending through. Let me get down a little bit lower, maybe we'll be able to see the elevation. Oh yeah, you can see it starting to curve through there. Oh, that's just awesome. So that's kind of my plan. I'm going to lay down the caulking, and then I'm going to put the track basically right on the spline until it really accounts for the super elevation. Let's look through that curve a little bit. Sorry about that. And you can see really start to bend through there. Oh man, this railroad's going to look so realistic seeing these trains bend through the curves. So that's kind of the plan. Using clamps to basically do the track. It's just going to hold that track right there on the top. I'm going to get my hand on here, and you can see it doesn't move at all. It is solid once you get those clamped in there. It is about the perfect width. I don't know if it'll focus here. Come on. Not too good, but the width of the track is perfect for that. It's just a little bit wider than the spline, so it just gets held into place perfectly. And you can see those curves, sorry about that, you can see those curves are just flawless. So it's gonna make for some epic track laying. Plan on doing some track laying here soon. I wanna get the main line down. I want to figure out where I'm gonna put my turnouts. That way everything will kind of flow into shape so I can build the passing sidings out here. And so, there it is, layout update number 5. It has been a long time. Main line finally down. I did have an oops when I first got started. I thought I was gonna go 7 deep, but then I realized that 7 is just too wide, and I'll be able to account with cork for the width so I can do the ballasting correct. So I'm a little disappointed. So this curve right here, just this one corner, is just the only one that's 7 wide, and I think I'm just gonna have a little issue with the lane of the track. I mean, I'll still be able to make it work, but it's not gonna be as pretty as the rest of the main line. And so, there you have it. Little layout update number 5. A lot going on. I'm hoping that you guys really enjoyed this little video series I have going on. I will definitely do something about the lane of the track, that way you guys can see that. I'm sorry I didn't do anything with the spline roadbed. I also did cut my spline a little differently. I made a jig and ended up ripping spline instead of the long route that I took on the previous video. And so, anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for watching as usual, and I will come up with you with another update here soon. So thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you again.